So during the live with Cuban, he said F Awall, and you said, no, I can't let you say that. That's my bro. From your understanding, what happened between those two brothers?
Okay. Cuban told me he felt like Awall wasn't sending messages to us
Did you guys get
when we
messages
were
from
locked up.
Awall that came from Cuban?
Sometimes we was getting them, but I really don't know. They had a fallout. You have to remember they started hanging out with each other daily after we was locked up. So they had their own little history. And I think Cuban is more mad at the fact that Awall was laughing when him and BX Hove had the situation. That kind of hurted Cuban. I believe so. You know, he was just telling me
Right, because
something,
he made the video making fun of it.
making fun of it. Yeah. And Awall, but see, Awall's a comedian. You're about to interview Awall, so you're gonna see how Awall is. He's a funny dude. He's a good dude. This is my guy from back in the day. Cuban threw me off when he said that because I was like, what Awall are you talking about? Because you can't be talking about Awall, not my boy. You know what I'm saying? That's our brother. But then, you know, Cuban like, man, fuck Awall. You know, that's and it caught me by surprise. But you know, it's all love. You know, and people need to know that Awall and Hulk is like this. They've been tight forever.
Well, do you think that was wrong for Awall to make a video laughing at that situation, though? Like, if he did a video showing you getting knocked out, would you feel away? Don't try to play PC. Don't be politically correct. Come on, you know you feel away.
All right, look, I will feel a certain type of way, but if he did it in a funny way, I wouldn't feel a certain type of way.
Even though the internet's already making fun of you, then you turn to your brother and your brother's doing that to you.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not... Oh, shit, hold on.
Do you think that this fight with Cuban and Hocus will help resolve that issue with Awall with Cuban as well?
No. I think that Awall, he's going to want to fight Cuban as well.
Are you serious?
I really... Yeah. I think Awall's going to want to fight Cuban. You know? He's going to want to fight him as well.
Pause, but he's a big motherfucker teen, isn't he? He's like 6 foot something, right?
Yeah, he's like 6'5", made of nothing but muscle.
Cock diesel.
Yeah, he been like that since we was kids. You know, but Awall is gonna probably want to get in the ring as well.
Oh,
you know, because they have
this
a history.
Gonna start a whole Bang Bang Boogie fucking Royal Rumble. That's what I said. I said, you know what? Fuck the boxing match. Let's just have a Royal Rumble between Terror Squad members, Bang Bang Boogie members. Anything goes. Fucking steel chairs and shit. That's the way to go. That would be crazy.
Nah, because you gotta understand, people really have history with each other. So it's like, all right, I understand Hocus and Cuban is fighting, but Awall, he probably feel, you know what? Now it's time for me and Cuban to get in the ring, you know?
So do you think that in the end, this is kind of Cuban's fault because he's very vocal and he shared details that were, I guess, private, and he brought it to the public?
In a way, I'm not going to say it's Cuban's fault, but every action brings a reaction. So if he chooses to say something, just know that it's going to be a reaction. And he knows that. Cuban's very smart. You know, he knows how to engage the media. He knows how to engage and use social media to get his point across. So it was thought out. You know, Cuban, he just didn't fly off the rails. And he really expressed how me and Cuban is alike in a way because we express how we feel, you know?
Got you.
Regardless of right or wrong. And it's just, people was like, you know, Hulk is like, let's just fight. Awall, I know Awall. Awall gonna be like, man, let's fight. Awall might say, he's so funny, he might be like, man, let's wrestle, you know? So he's one of them types, you know?
All right, well,